Interpersonal Communication Project, RFuller, Liberty University, Human Services Course 508, May 11, 2014. Introduction. What is communication? Identifying my overarching goal, OAG, definition of enlarging the conversation, description of how my background blend has influenced my conversation positively and negatively, identifying and providing solutions to noise pollution, both internal and external, my plan of action. Communication. According to Stewart 2012, communication is best viewed as the continuous, complex, collaborative process of verbal and nonverbal meaning making. 6 features of all kinds of communication. Meaning. Humans live in words of meaning, and communications is the process of making these meanings. Number 2, choice. All communication involves choices, some of which we actively consider, and others that seem almost automatic. Number 3, culture. Ethnicity, gender, age, social class, sexual orientation, and other cultural features always affect communication and are affected by it. The 4th feature, identities. Some of the most important meanings people collaboratively construct are identities. All communication involves negotiating identities or selves. The 5th feature is conversation. The most influential communication events are conversations. And the 6th feature is nexting. The most important single communication skill is nexting. Communication continued. Stewart 2012 indicates collaboration, choices, culture, identities, conversation, and nexting are all parts of communication. It can take place in families, between friends, during an argument, in business situations, and in classrooms. It can also happen on the telephone, online, among jurors, at a party, across a bargaining table, and even during public speeches or presentations. My overarching goal, OAG. My personal overarching goal is listening. I would like to first improve my listening skills, as well as have an improvement of hearing the talker thoroughly without interruption from myself or distractions. Be at a level 1 in my listening. According to Burley Allen 1995, level 1 empathetic listening is when listeners refrain from judging the talker and place themselves in the other's positions, attempting to see things from his or her point of view. The overall focus is to listening from the heart, which opens the doorway to understanding and empathy. My personal behavior blend. Who am I? Based upon uniquely you assessment. Behavioral blends. This is expected of me, CIS. This is me, CIS. Enlarging my conversation. Stewart 2012 states, there's a direct link between the quality of your communication and quality of your life. The first link is refrain from being judgmental. Ask questions related to conversation. Effective communication. Effective listening skills, be aware of my environments and my surroundings, persistently growing and heading towards my fundamental goal as made of God. Background and behavioral blend. Description of how my background and behavioral blend have influenced my conversation positively and negatively. My background. I am African American and Filipino. I am a female. I have a 2-parent household. I am educated. My positive influences are God, my family. I'm independent, and I carry wisdom and intelligence. My negative influences are procrastination. I'm soft-spoken at times. I'm over-analytical, and I always want to be right. Behavioral blend. Based upon Carbonell 2008, the model of human behavior are 4 basic types of temperament known as the 4 temperament model of human behavior and or 4 disc personality types. DISC includes action, enthusiasm, collaboration, support, stability, accuracy, and results. My behavioral blend, which I discussed earlier, is based on the Uniquely You assessment, which is the CIS, and let's see, moving on to behavioral blend description. This is expected of me, CIS. Inspiring, submissive, sensitive, supportive, competent, prefer to work with people than alone. This is me, CIS. Strong people skills, outgoing and reserved, life of the party or quiet spectator. I prefer peace and harmony. I need to be more decisive, and I also need to be more direct. Positive behavioral blend influences. The list is strong personal skills, gifted with people skills. I tend to make the friendly and compliant perspective. I love inspiring crowds. I am a wonderful follower because I relate well to most people, and I am very good at caring, thinking, and problem solving. Carbonell, 2008, pages 191. Negative behavioral blend influences. Be flexible, check and control emotions. View situation through the eyes of the other person. Learn the art of listening. Keep my composure while communicating and listening. Refrain from interrupting the talker. Noise pollutions. Factors that have a significant impact from being able to listen effectively at level 1. 2 types of noise pollutions. First one is internal noise. Second is external noise. Noise pollutions continued. Internal noise includes fatigue, hearing what I want to hear, emotional listening, personal beliefs, interruptions, phone calls, work pressures. Solutions: proper rest, patience, non-judgmental, open-minded, turn off ringer, ask for assistance. My plan of action: continue and always put God first in everything I do. Better prayer life, time management, listen with empathy, no interruption, paraphrase for clarity, respect others, refrain from passing judgment and criticism. My plan of action continued. As Luke, verse 6:31 says, treat others the same way you want them to treat you. And then James 1:19 states, wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, and slow to wrath. Conclusion. As stated by Stewart 2012, communication is an intriguing topic to study because on the one hand, you and I have been doing it since at least the day we were born, so we have some claim to being experts. And on the other hand, many of the difficulties that people experience are communication difficulties, which suggests that we have a lot to learn. The Bible states so clearly in Peter 2:9, but you are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, his own special people, that you may proclaim the praises of him who called you out of darkness